everybody, and welcome back to Between the Stars Rival here. And in an effort to make this awesome and spectacular, I went looking for the Gatling Republic blueprint, and it's right here. Found it. I had to jump to another star system which sold blueprints. It's 11,250. That's a lot. Now I could sell this, and that would definitely give us enough. Give us just over 12,000. So we could definitely pick that up. It'd be a damn good blueprint to have. And then we could start figuring out how we want to build this ship up. I'm really liking that as a gun, though. And I have to say, I really am. The missiles are awesome, but they're slow as hell. So I think kind of a mixture of the two would be a great idea for us. Now the hacking drone I do like, but I really just don't see us using it that often, or me using it. Other playthroughs, people might use it. I have another playthrough of myself, I might use it. But right here, right now, I'm just not feeling it. So I'm going to sell it. I'm also going to sell this plasma cannon, although I might strip that down. 750. Nah, we'll still do that. And I'll buy the Gatling of the Republic. I've already checked. Gatling of the Republic. It's superior quality, this one, so we're not going to find, like, unless we find another one and like do like, break it down to research it or something like that. I don't think we're going to find anything else. Cloaking generators, flak. As a cloaking generator, Mark 4, duration 20, cooldown 33. Yeah. I did say we'd read through these excerpts from Franz Clifford's journal. We will do that. Now, if we want to build a Gatling of the Republic, which is right there. Here's the right gun, isn't it? Yeah. See, hull and shield damage aren't great there, but it's when you like level it up that it gets really good. We're going to need some more resources, which is a shame. I would like it if I could sell some of these things, because some of this we're not going to use for a good long while. Now, having them is obviously great, but you know what? I'm going to build it. It's going to take a while. And upgrading is going to be a pain in the neck. Sick bay. Anyone injured? No. We do have a full crew. Alright, in the main mission. That's where we're going. But before we do that, I promised. Okay, so 042.23.0923. I'm going to try and read this. It's all joined up, so it might be a bit difficult sometimes. Excavation. Oh, blooming heck. Team has finally come up with interesting findings, some archaeological fragments. After the initial excavations and subsequent analysis, we can confirm that we have found an archaeological settlement with characteristics corresponding to those described in Article 3.28 of the essay Lost Texts of Ethos, published by Dr. Henry O'Donnell. The controversial article that cost Dr. O'Donnell his veracity and reputation within the community recounts the existence of some annotations found in ancient manuscripts of the city that confirm the existence of an ancient alien civilization known as the Diamorph. Undoubtedly, the engravings and tools found, although primitive, do not resemble anything we've seen before outside of the aforementioned text. 050.23.0923. Testing is yielding positive results despite the state of the sample studied. It will take some time to fully date all the unearthed fragments, but everything indicates that we may have made one of the greatest anthropological discoveries of the century by sheer chance. The investigation continues, and the mood is rising. It has been many years since I last saw Peter and myself so lively. This could lead away to recognition from the most reputable institutions throughout the planet. 5923-923. Some of the samples have gone missing throughout the last few days. As we confirm our suspicions on their importance, it seems that the value of the fragments has been revealed among the team of local excavatees. During the following nights, we will stand guard at the excavation to avoid the loss of more samples. Knowledge must be shared, not confined to the showcase of wealthy collectors. Next. 6323-923. Mounting guards seem to have taken effect. The last 2 nights, I, along with Mike, have hunkered down with our shotguns to tackle the thefts. During the guard, we heard whispers in the darkness throughout the night, but it would seem that none of the assailants dared to get too close. They'd better stay that way. I will not hesitate to blow their heads off if I see them. Attempt to get their grubby hands on our discovery. 66-23-923. After several virtually sleepless nights, getting at most 2 hours of shut-eye, we decide to split the guard into shifts. Lack of sleep is beginning to make a dent on his psyche, and his behavior is becoming more and more erratic. More than once he has alluded to being me that has been stealing the samples. Not directly, of course, but the simple fact that it crossed his mind has put me into a terribly bad mood these last few days. On more than one occasion it has occurred to me to make him pay for it by removing him from the investigation, but I know this would be a blow he could hardly bear with. I think I need to get some sleep too. 75-23-923. Samples of the excavation have disappeared once again. Mike, relieved of my guard shift after taking inventory and making sure that everything was in place, with Mike guarding the main entrance. Only he could have had access to the I think it's meant to be inside of the excavation. It would seem the thief was hiding much closer than I initially thought. Problem solved. 76-23-923 is problem solved. Sounds like they're starting to lose the plot a little bit. 80-23-923. Every day that goes by I find it harder to sleep. The whispers are getting louder and blend with Mike's voice. Please, someone, anyone, stop this haunting melody. 85-23-923. The flutes call me. They welcome me with open arms, and they invite me to finally sleep. No, I'm already asleep. I don't want to wake up. Dreams have no shape. He was actually losing it. So the guy we picked up said the dreams have no shape. Sounds like something's going a bit wrong. Okay, back. No, you're not going to let me go back. Okay. Alright, well, other than doing some bits and pieces around, doing some of these distress calls and things like that, I think it's time for us to just get moving and go and deal with our main mission, which I believe is here. Yep, let's rock and roll. Now, if you guys want me to do more of those distress calls and things like that, let me know, and I'll obviously do them. And do you want me to kind of push through the main mission faster, or do you want me to do the side missions, try and pick up some more side missions, things like that? You lot let me know, and I will do that, because we can find things on stations if we look in the right places. But obviously, that's all up to you lot. I'll do whatever you want me to do. I think I'm going to focus on building up my cash now. So doing little bits off camera to try and boost some money, blowing up ships and the like. I think I'll start doing that a bit more. I'm a little warm at the moment. For those who kind of know what's going on in the UK right now,
all through to battle stations.
It's a little warm out here. Red Moogle, we attest to this on Discord if she gets on there. It is kind of hot in the UK right now.
One of the enemy ships has been destroyed.
You can't hide from me, buddy. We know where you are. Okay,
Great job, crew. We did it.
Bit of damage there. Not too much, though. 494 credits. That's not too bad. We got some synthetic myosite as well. Some protonite. That's going to be useful for upgrading our new Gatling laser when it's built. It's kind of cool. Alright. Gotta make our delivery. What's that? Oh, headquarters. Hangar. So yeah, you can have multiple ships, which is kind of cool. Also means that we can switch weapons between them as well, which would be nice. Okay, we're going to make our mission report. You enter the facility disheartened. The children of the sun regained the Phoenix Destroyer, giving them even more of an advantage. You're heading straight to the Admiral's office. There's a lot to talk about. The conflict expanded. Phoenix, the Genesis, the anticipated attack by Vice Admiral Mason. With all this in mind, you knock on the huge office door and are welcomed in. Captain, I was waiting for you. The situation is critical. We've lost track of the Phoenix ship. The children of the sun have managed to recover their Emperor's destroyer due to the disobedience of Vice Admiral Mason. Once at headquarters, the children had already reinforced. I don't understand that. What will happen to her? The Council has decided her crimes have been considered high treason. Former Vice Admiral Mason has endangered all captains and exposed the Interstellar Republic by allowing the children to recover the Nautos ship. The decision is final. Kendra Mason will be sentenced to death as soon as we find her. And she served our cause. Death seems excessive to me. I've got to agree. Alright, she was misguided and she should be punished. But then you would have to punish all the captains that went with her. Because they all heard the orders. So they all disobeyed. Insubordination must be paid for, Captain. Kendra Mason is not like you or me. That power-hungry woman has done nothing but sentence us to expand her influence among the rest of the captains. If she had succeeded, I am certain she wouldn't have delayed too long in seizing my position. Some things she's always wanted since she started as a recruit at Tacit Stella. Many of the young captains question my command. The children of the sun have not only managed to wipe out a large part of our forces, but also managed to destabilize our entire army. The fact that dozens of ships have joined Mason's exile is undeniable proof. They believe what the Republic needs is a strong, passionate admiral just like Captain Scott. However, even she knew she was unfit for this rank. Jane Scott rejected again and again the charge so that Shio could take over as commander of the Republic. An intelligent diplomatic man, perhaps not the most skilled in combat, but doubtlessly one of the best diplomats of our era. So who will replace Kendra at the council? With what has happened, it will take some time for the council to promote some of the most influential captains. But this time I will make sure that my second in command is a person of the truest trust, someone like you. Scott was not wrong, Captain. You're an honourable person and truly respected amongst the Republic. If you were able to bring alive the greatest traitor the Republic has ever known, I'm sure it would be easy to position the captains and council in your favour and take Vice Admiral's place. Of course, we will have to smoke her and the rest of her traitors who follow her out first. As soon as our explorers have news on their ships, the Interstellar Republic will make them pay for their crimes. And what about the Genesis? The repair of the Genesis is going particularly slow. For years it has been the most sophisticated ship in our fleet, and rebuilding it is a real challenge for the engineers in charge. However, returning it to its original state will not be enough. We must go one step further. That's the reason for our meeting. I need a trusted captain to find one of our men, Dr. John Banner, the engineer in charge of the Genesis project. A brilliant man in command of the teams that participated in the construction of the most advanced ship in our entire fleet. Where can I find him? Dr. Banner has been an asset to the Interstellar Republic for many years after the construction of the Genesis. He has been assigned on dozens of investigation missions during his career until just a few months ago. John had been assigned to a Children of the Sun ship as an undercover agent. His analytical skills are unmatched. He filtered information from within and has sabotaged the project. 2 months ago, the last we heard from him was he had been discovered and managed to escape alive. You must find him as carefully as possible. The Children of the Sun are desperately looking for him. If they catch him, where should we start? John Banner resides in a house on the outskirts of Endcliffe, near the University of Space Engineering, where he taught before being recruited. You should talk to his wife Anna, although I must warn you, she has no sympathy for us. For one of our captains to come to her house after her husband's disappearance could be very upsetting for her. Okay, so head to Banner's house outside Endcliffe in the oh, forget it. There. We're going there. It's too difficult to say things.
With everything that's been going on, they're sending us on a rescue mission?
Yep.
Banner is the only one capable of restoring the Genesis. If the Children of the Sun get a hold of it before we do, it's over.
At least they could have given us something to start with. Good luck, guys. You just have to look for a single person all over the universe.
We'll see what Annis says. We'll search for his trail for as long as it takes to find him.
Mine's got a point. I has got a point. Alright, it's completed. Okay, we definitely upgrade it. Oh, wow! That's an upgrade. Alright, so we need extra myosite. We've got enough protosite to do it. If we were to upgrade it again, that's not bad. Alright, I'm taking the light guided missiles off, putting that on. That's a pulse generator. Might be able to do something with that. Departments, scrapping. Scrap the pulse generator. Anyone need healing? No. Anything we can... No, can't do anything on that. Engineering. Engineering! No problem. That's the hacking drone. So when we scrap the hacking drone, we got the blueprint for it. That's not bad. So now we've got the Gatling of the Republic. That's so cool. Systems. So there you go. We've now got that one. It does 41 damage a second on the hull. It's 27 on the shields. So it's not as good. I mean, that's superior quality. This is just normal quality. So we can obviously kind of build that up. So we've got to go there. Well. Let's have a look. That's where we currently are. Blueprints, recruits, contracts. I can get contracts in both. Alright. So we'll go there, but we're going to get contracts and try and get some extra bits and pieces. Need cash. We need cash. We need resources and stuff like that. Got a distress call over there. And a distress call over there. And what else? And a distress call over there. I like how each system is slightly different. It's kind of cool. Woo! I don't know if changing the power supply affects your engines at this speed. Transmission from civilian ships interrupts the otherwise tranquil voyage. Captain, thank goodness you arrived. A terrible disease has spread throughout my crew. Yeah. Is it contagious? Run away. We need 8 or more. That's 8. What? It said 8 or more. Ugh. It said 8 or more. You saw it, I saw it. Right, another distress call. Said 8 or more. It lied to us. It's a lying thing. Also see if we can get some contracts here. You find a ship that has suffered serious damage. Seems the crew are dead. Do we board the ship and recover resources? See if there are any survivors. Yeah.
Head to the target. May, prepare boarding protocol.
On the bridge, everyone is looking forward to communication with the boarding team. The ship appears to have suffered an attack, and there are clear signs of struggle within. One of our soldiers finds several hidden survivors who want to be part of your crew. In addition to the team gets enough resources to make a risk worthwhile. 202 credits. That's it. I am seriously upset about that. Alright, we've got another distress call. We'll go check that out, then we'll do the Allied station. It's a bit of a trek, so there's probably going to be a fight along the way. But we've got nothing internal or anything like that. It's kind of sad, really. We are at 79% hull, so we have to be careful of that. Didn't repair the ship. Should have repaired the ship. Come on, get us there. Get us there much faster, please. Can I speed up the engines? I think it does. I think it actually does affect it.
Captain to the situation room, please. Captain to the situation.
Our SMC contact gets in touch with the captain. We have a job for you. Over the past few days, bandits have been assaulting our freighters. We've tracked the location of the bandits to a zone near your position. We require you to ensure this never happens again. Could you go out there and give them a lesson? Sure. Perfect. I'm saying your coordinates right now. Please keep us informed. We have a new job. Let's hope it doesn't cause too many problems. It's in this sector, so we can do it after we've dealt with the stress call and gone and got ourselves patched up. I'm suggesting we patch ourselves up before we go. Oh. Definitely gonna have to patch ourselves up now.
Activate the weapons! All crew to battle stations!
One down.
One of the enemy ships has been destroyed.
We took some hits there.
Targets neutralized, crew. We're out of danger.
How do I say out of danger? We took a lot of hits. We got a grenade launcher though. That's nice. Alright. Allied station. We took some hits there. I'm not happy about going into another fight before we've had a chance to patch up. Definitely seems to have an impact on the speed flying to places, so it's worth switching.
Control tower, we request permission to dock.
Welcome, Captain. Kick your boots off. My house is your house.
Okay. Alright. So we deal with the looters. Commercial zone. Oh, there's 2 commercial zones. Ooh. It's always a pleasure to get off a ship and breathe fresh air after several days of travel. Most of the crew have other matters to attend to, which means you have to manage provisions. You decide to take Ashley, the girl who hasn't left you since you picked her up on Sector 8, and going to the market to buy supplies doesn't pose much of a risk. She takes you to the city. We could stop and do some shopping. 5536A's dresses are said to be the gorgeous high-end quality. Could enjoy the trip for a while. We may as well. She's a teenager, I think. It's almost impossible not to waste time. Ashley stops at every store and seems to enjoy wasting time. She gets a chuckle or two out of you while you attempt to put on a serious facade. You wonder if it would be better to let her join the crew. Despite her ironic, carefree nature, she has a contagious joy about her. She also made good friends amongst the crew, and yet you still don't know what is waiting for her back at her home. But what is definitely clear is that she refused to talk about it, no matter how hard you tried. Perhaps you could take advantage of her company now and try to pry a little deeper. By the way, Ashley, you never told us where you're from. None of that, Captain. I'll tell you in due course. In the meantime, let's enjoy our day. Okay, fair enough. With the continuous waste of time, the night falls on you and you make your way back to the ship. You walk through the empty streets when all of a sudden you hear a sound and a pinch on your right arm. You look down and your arm and see an ejector hanging out of your tricep. Run, Ashley! You wake up to a splitting headache and dry lips. You try to get up, but something stops you. Once your eyes get adjusted to the light, you see a brown woman standing in front of you. You're finally awake, Captain. We have a few questions for you. You're tied to a metal chair. You hear shuffling sound from behind you and turn to see the back of Ashley's head, struggling to no avail. The woman approaches you and removes the gag. Now that you're more comfortable, let me ask you who you are. On Captain's Own, this girl is travelling as one of my crew members. A shock runs through your body. Your muscles tighten, you clench your jaw, the woman cuts the electricity and you return to your senses. The twitching on your back has stopped. Ashley's last name comes down on you like a jar of ice water. That girl was the daughter of Gary and Janet Fox, 2 of SMC's 10 board members. Most of them, one of the most powerful corporations in the universe. You had the pleasure of meeting her mother at one of the Republic meetings where she attended as a corporation emissary. There you go. You're inevitably being forced to deal with her in the future situations. The woman addresses you again. I'll ask again. What's Ashley Fox doing aboard the Interstellar Republic? It's a long story. It started 10 years ago. Ashley Fox is the only one in by that name. Another jolt shakes you. It takes... This time it lasts a little longer, leaving you partly stunned. You hear an unfamiliar voice coming from the corner of the room. Stop this, Triss. You'll end up killing the girl. She won't get any miserable case if she's dead. Come on, Ronald, let me kill the captain. He's no good to us anyway. Just wait, would you? We still don't know if the children will offer us anything for his head. This piece of trash could be important. Why would he be escorting the daughter of the Fox? You finally faint. You open your eyes again and give a pained sigh. All this was real. You hear agitated muscles from Ashley and she shifts about trying to loosen her hands. You have to get out of here. Leaving the ship with Ashley was a mistake. But who would have imagined the girl you found on the verge of an overdose would be the daughter of one of the richest businessmen in the universe? If it wasn't for the serious trouble you were in, you would have laughed it off. You run your tongue along your cracked lips and suddenly realize that your kidnappers didn't bother putting your gag back on. Ashley, relax, we'll get out of here. Saying it was easier than attempting it, being tied up and having to take care of the girl, you didn't see many possibilities of escape. Of course we'll get out of here. With the stress of trying to think of an escape plan, you barely notice Ashley speaking. You suddenly feel your hand bonds loosening. The young woman has managed to get you out of the restraints. You look at her confused. Flexibility and an old District 8 trick. You have no idea what she's talking about, but all of a sudden you get an intense yet familiar lemony scent. Well done, Ashley. The joy is short-lived. From the corridor you hear footsteps approaching. You warn Ashley to lean up against both sides of the door. Time passes slowly as you wait for Ronald's entrance. When you finally see the cannon of his submachine gun, you throw yourself on top of him. Your kidnappers are clearly amateurs. It only takes a brief moment to subdue him and bring him to the ground disarmed. You freeze when you hear Triss's voice from the corner as she aims a gun at you and enters the room. You take a few steps towards her, and she changes her target to Ashley. Alright, Captain, you were close. Now, why don't you just sit down again and we'll wait for the answer from the girl's father. Put your hands in the air as a sign of surrender. Trish approaches Ashley, resisting as she pushes her towards the chair. As she tries to shove Ashley, she manages to evade her and empty a small pot on her face. Trish screams, and you take advantage of the moment to throw yourself at her and give her a good couple of hits before taking the gun away from her. Once she's unconscious, you tie her up with your old ropes. Ashley, you should leave. I don't think you'll like this. Ashley ignores you as she goes up to the table and picks up the control and presses the button without any consideration. Trish wakes up from the shock and begins to scream. You look at Ashley and signal her to stop, unsure if she would if you weren't there. Alright, Trish, I'll turn to ask questions. You don't need much time to get answers. These two would not have been able to complete the operation even if you remained seated in that chair. Those delusional bandits stumbled upon Ashley by pure chance and improvised a plan. Regardless of having taken you prisoner, the rest was nothing but smoke. Take them prisoner. Okay. You handcuff the woman and the man lying on the floor with the intention of delivering them to some space prison once the accusations are presented. They would be put in charge of making the weight of the law fall on their souls. You know they would be judged severely, even if you didn't intend to report everything that happened to Ashley. Kidnapping a captain of the Republic was not the best decision these two have made. Party's over, let's get back to the ship. Oh wow, that was a little bit stuff going on. Okay, we got delivery and bounty hunters. And we'll get the extra money for that. I think we really kind of want Ashley on the team. She seems a bit of a badass, to be honest with you. It's a shame we can't pick her up. Okay, so we've lost that one. That's cool. That's actually really cool. No one's leveled up. If we do get Ashley, I think Jungkook Cho is going to be leaving. And we're going to put Ashley... Hopefully we get to choose a kind of a way of her working. I think we're going to... anyone need healing? No. Systems, can I upgrade you? Not yet. We need a lot of that stuff. But it'll make a big difference. Like a huge difference, actually. I would like to know what I'm doing with that. And that. That needs delivering. Can't... stash? Can I put that into my stash? I can. Okay. Departments. No. I can't research it or anything. Which sucks, I'd like to point out. Okay, we're all done on there. They're all in this system. Sector. Whatever. So, no problems there. Oops. Okay, so Loot's Trouble's over there. And I'm guessing the delivery is on the planet as well. I would guess so. Because... and we've got the bounty hunters as well. Okay. We'll do that next time. We'll work our way through these 3 missions up the top there, then do the search of Banner. Hopefully we'll make some cash in the process. That'd be nice. And upgrade weapons and such. But that'll be next time. Thank you very much for watching. If you like this video, then please do hit that like button. Don't forget to comment and share. If you're new to the channel like yourself, please do consider subscribing. Let me know what you think about, should I do all the side missions? Should I get involved in all the bits to do with like distress calls and suspicious activity and stuff like that? Or do you just want to push through the main mission as quickly as possible? Do you want me to try and make the money to get new ships? And what do you think about that, the Gatling cannon? I kind of like it, but it's up to you guys, obviously. But until next time, you lot take care of yourselves. I'll see you there. Bye-bye.